First opened in 1957. Welcome inside what's still one of the great stadiums of the NFL. Legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, home of the Packers. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Detroit Lions and the Green Bay Packers. Alongside Greg Olsen, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. Off we go from Green Bay. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On the ground, this is Trevor Etienne. And a big run right out of the blocks. He gets forward for 9 on the first play of the game.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 1. He'll step up and run, and he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that first down himself.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Green Bay first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
So a pair of first downs moves them out to the 47-yard line. And it's first and 10. Back to throw is Murray. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
In a lot of offenses, Mike, these quick passes to the wide receivers really fall under the run category. Of course, they're going to go down as a forward pass, but to a lot of offensive coordinators in the league, it's a lot easier to pick up first and second down yardage on these quicks than it is to turn around and hand it off to your running back and count on blocking everybody.
It's Trevor Etienne. And they'll take this down inside with 35. A gain of 16 on that pass play. First down, Packers.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Throwing again is Murray. He gets it to Samuel, left side. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Second down and 3. They go play action with Murray. His pass right side is caught by Schoonmaker.
So I think it's pretty clear what the week's plan was, and that was to get the quarterback in a rhythm right out of the gate. You got to imagine as the game unfolds, they'll sprinkle in some runs. But so far, it's been their passing game to get this game started, and that last one results in a first down.
Big Ace! 1-1. Big Ace open. Big Ace open. 1-1.
To throw again is Murray. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Cole Kmet, touchdown, Packers. That is second TD catch of the season. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
The score, Packers 7, Lions nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30. Line.
The Lions take over first down 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They'll take this forward for about 5. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Herbert. That's Tyler Warren, the tight end. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain there of 11. First down, Detroit.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Herbert now on first down. He's going to let this one go deep. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated.
Oh, that swung out wide and intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Horn.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ballgame. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. Working out of the gun, Murray. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Swim. Green, green, green.
Out of the gun, it's Murray. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. So that'll bring up fourth down, and that'll bring on Rigoberto Sanchez to punt. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
In motion is Warren. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Jermaine Pratt up to make the stop.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 9. To throw, it's Herbert. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Lions 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball. Give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
On 1st down, Herbert. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
On 3rd and long, it's Herbert. Right side, that is hauled in by Warren. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down. Here's the Lions punt team now. He gets free inside the 20. And he's going to score. He takes it back on the punt return. 88 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Now the try for an extra point. It's up and through. And the Packers move out on top, 14-0. So after one, 14-0 is our score. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. He'll start at the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. No play fake. Herbert going up top. He's got it. And he will take this one in. 75 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. His kick is good. And the Lions are on the board. It's now 14-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll get across the 20, mark him down to the 23-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Murray. Samuel has it working in the middle. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up a 1st down.
So a nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Now he'll air one out. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. Good for a Green Bay 1st down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. The decision to keep it pays off. It's a pickup of 13 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Murray. He'll air it out down the middle. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Green Bay. That his 1st touchdown this year. The extra point is good. And the Packers will take a 21-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. Yeah! Inside the 40. Inside the 20. And he's gonna go all the way. An electrifying run. 72 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Hey.
Murray now to throw on first down. He'll drop this for ETN. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down. So, from the 36, it is first and 10.
36-yard line.
From the gun, it's Murray. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
As a pass rusher, you don't always need to record a sack to make your presence felt. Creating pressure, move the quarterback, affect his timing. Those are all different ways to take pressure off your coverage unit.
Now a second down throw for Murray. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Packers.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the first down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
Trying to get to that pylon. Not there, but very close. They'll mark him out at the 1. A big gainer for Green Bay. A pickup of 44 yards.
This goal at the 1-yard line.
So the big play gets him down close. And now it's first and goal.
Sit.
Murray going to look to do it himself. He will do it himself. He's in. Kyler Murray. Touchdown, Packers. The extra point is up and through. And the Packers have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Throwing on first down is Herbert. Going for it all. That is caught. And they're not going to catch up to him. He will score. 72 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. Flush to his right. Taking off. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a 1st down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Murray. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good games, 19 for this one. They'll run. It's Etienne. And he will score! Trevor Etienne. Touchdown, Green Bay. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. No problem there on the extra point. And the Packers add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead.
Rigoberto Sanchez set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Back with more from Lambeau Field. After this, here's a 2nd and 9. Perfect. He's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Sidney Brown, the safety, bursting through there to record the sack.
So after picking up some positive yardage on 1st down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and most of the time is a very pass-happy situation, makes them very one-dimensional.
Shotgun now for Herbert. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
43-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. He's got his man, that's Slayton. Now it's 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 48-yard line.
Murray will throw. Moving to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And they're going to get the conversion here. Good run to the 44, and that's a first down.
That's good.
Throwing now, Murray on first down. And he won't get away. Good opening tackle there to get him down behind the line. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Second down, Murray. That's caught downfield by Jefferson.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome, so it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
Oh, he hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And the Lions have come up with the football. The defense comes up with a play in the red zone. Those active hands get to the quarterback, knock it out, and they come up with the recovery.
Mike, we see this from time to time down here when an offense is operating in the red zone. The field shrinks, coverage gets a little bit tighter, quarterbacks tend to hold the ball a little too long, and that's exactly what came back to bite him right here. I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
Herbert now on first down. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
It's a gain of 25 yards. And the Lions first down.
Herbert to the air again. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
Let's go. Ready? Go.
On the toss, they'll run. Not able to stay in. He steps out of bounds, and that'll be a loss of a couple of yards on that one.
You can see the running back. He's stretching it. He's looking for somewhere to stick that foot in the ground and cut upfield. But there was nowhere for him to go. The defense continued to take away all those cutback lanes, and he had no choice to just go out of bounds.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
A 58-yard attempt.
This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. And they do not cut into the deficit. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. They motion a receiver right. On play action, it's Herbert. This one complete right side. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They'll go up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Now a give up the middle. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Jordan Battle up to the safety spot, makes the play.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
It's 3rd and 4. From the gun, it's Herbert. He's got his tight end. That's Warren. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A gain of 24 through the air. First down, Detroit.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 4. To throw is Herbert. He'll go right and find his running back. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Lions first down. Here's a toss as they look to run. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Packers' 21-yard line.
Now Herbert. Oh, he tried to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Brown. Inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Packers.
After that promising drive, Mike, just a really disappointing end. I mean, everything was going so well. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection, and then he just gets a little too aggressive with the decision-making, and it can turn around in a snap.
The extra point, up and good. And the Packers will extend this third quarter lead.
Lions 21. Rigoberto Sanchez set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. Now an opening past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Now Herbert. That's into the hands of Thornton.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Flushed to his left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. A pickup of 44 yards.
First down, Lions.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Green 80. Black 80.
Now it's Herbert. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line. Multiple times and all throw. That is Chris Jones getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Herbert. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Dante Thornton. Touchdown Lions. On is Santos for the PAT. He gets it to go, and the Lions are able to cut into the deficit. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Whoa! He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here's Etienne. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. And then Morrison there to bring him down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
8. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing Murray. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Tarheeb Still. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
To the ground, a 1st down run. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Herbert to throw. Quick throw here is complete. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet, but the reason he went there so fast is because he was triggered to that target from the blitz.
To the 5-yard line.
Tackle made at the 5-yard line. A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
Here now, 2nd down and goal.
Ray.
Throwing now is Herbert. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Tyler Warren, the man he was looking for there. And now 3rd and goal coming up. To throw, it's Herbert. That is caught,
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1 yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Field goal would only do so much. They need a touchdown to close the gap. It is 4th down and goal. In motion, that's Thornton. Herbert to throw for it on 4th down. And this is high. Wow, the decision to go pays off. Touchdown, Detroit. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Looking to double up here, score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick. The Lions all their first time out, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. A return now from the 4. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. On the ground, here's Etienne. And he'll find some space, taking it for 6, out to the 26-yard line.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Murray. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time. 3rd down coming up. From the gun, it's Murray.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. But sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Set. Set.
Drive will start on the ground. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 2. Play action now. It's Herbert. It's a short one taken in by Helm. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup. But that is enough for a 1st down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback. Not only getting outside the pocket, buying more time for his receivers, but then finding a man open who's able to pick up enough to move the chains.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Go. Tracking, 18, go.
Now this looks like a design run. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Lions. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Big Ace, 2, hot.
Working out of the gun, Murray. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Murray will throw. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. To the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Green Bay. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Makes the score. Packers 49. Lions 42.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. In motion, that's Thornton. Here's a toss, right side. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they could somehow find a way to flip this thing around.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Open man downfield, it's one. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Herbert now on first down. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 4. Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll be near the first down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Herbert. Open man, right side, he's got it. And they are in great shape. He's down inside the 10. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. 1st and goal coming up.
That's a really important pickup there on that last completion. Not only does it set up 1st and goal, but allows everybody in the huddle to just take a deep breath. We're no longer in this frantic offensive possession. Let's get our best play. Let's make sure everyone understands what to do, because we know we need to finish this off with 6 if we can. And now being 1st and goal is going to go a long way in allowing that to be possible.
They'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder. Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
This crowd doing everything they can before 3rd and goal.
Counter. Set.
Herbert to the air again. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down.
If you can rush the passer, you can close out games. And that 3rd down sack is going to go a long way to closing this one out. Forces 4th and long, a desperate offensive possession. It's going to all come down to this 4th down try.
In motion is Warren. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Detroit. That is his 3rd touchdown of the game and his 9th for the year. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Etienne. That's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
34-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Go on, Hurt.
Here comes 2nd down. Now Etienne. And some good running there. That's a 1st down. Up to the 43.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for the Packers.
Big Ace.
1st down.
2-1.
Out of the gun, it's Murray.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
At the 50-yard line.
Second down, they need 3. Here's Etienne. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
A gain of 4 yards.
Swim.
And the Packers.
Flags coming. Looks like there was movement on the right side of the O-line.
45-yard line.
Awful time to get a penalty. Now 1st and 15.
Hey.
Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. That's swung out to Etienne. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
He'll run. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. And now they're going to get the timeout. A huge play has them in field goal range with a chance to win this one.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Travel like LeBron, I'm a traveling man. LAX out to Baltimore, then landed in France. Play some shows out in Germany, then ball in Japan. See these reps take me everywhere I go.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Coach. Easy.
They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game. So, a big one coming for their veteran kicker. This to win the game. Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. This kick is good. And that very likely will be a game winner.
And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline, Mike. I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself a chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt, and it's going to lead this team to a victory.
Just 1 second, all that remains in the football game as the kick is away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
The city just made a sweep with the diabetic. They mouth you full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Walk in New Orleans with the educated LA yelling.
Here's first down.
Set. Go. Baylor tight. Go.
Here we go. One final play. On the run to the right. He's going to take a shot down the field. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute. And they're going to get out of here with a victory. So, it's a win for the